Hey guys, it's me, the invisible Bat Santa, coming at you with the unstoppable JaRyCu, episode number 1225,2016 point. Yes. Oh yeah, that's the exact time, day, whatever right there. It's Don't expect a lot of coherence out of this episode because it's after midnight and I've been awake all day, worked all day. It's been a couple days since I last recorded, so I wanted to get on here and get something down for you. So you didn't think I just like totally went kaput. Man, I really am invisible. That's kind of cool. Alright, so I've been hard at work trying to get stuff done. Trying to, like you notice, I've got a horse now. I honestly don't know where the horse came from. It just showed up. I logged in one day and there's a horse in the Britannia area. We've got a mod here that apparently likes putting trees in all the wrong spots. It's the mod that, I'm trying to think what it's even called. Let the random carpets do it still first. When a sapling is about to despawn, this mod will plant it instead of letting it despawn, which is all great and cool, except for this area here. So I went through and made another change, and I laid down just alabaster randomly. It could be any block that you can't plant on. So nothing gets planted in there, but it plants the saplings everywhere else. And unless I go through and replace all this grass, which I really don't want to do, let's go up here and get this. Then it's going to keep on doing that. So I got to figure out, I got to talk to the server owner about changing the configs to turn that option off. Because, I mean, it's a cool option and all that, but it's not what I want. 2461, yeah. We got a whole lot of wood going on. Alright, little munch dudes, do your thing. Heck yeah, go for it. Oops, I didn't mean to pick those up. Just throw you back down so the hopper hot can get to you. Pick them up, pick them up. There you go. Now I did empty this out because you notice there was like 2,400 according to that over there. It was 932 in there and 1,540 in there. So that's pretty cool. I forgot it did the math and it keeps track of the total amount for you. I was thinking I was only kept track of one of them, but no, it doesn't both. But I'm going to change this back to night because I'm the only one on the server because I'm the only one dumb enough to be up this late. Put it back tonight, and Christmas has come to our, what do you call it, blossoming village? Yes, a magical tree appeared. Well, it didn't appear, I actually made it. I started filling in the center area here. I figured we can just make a little village out of this. So I did this nighttime because I wanted you to see. The presents are regular, what are they called? Anti-blocks. And the way you make an anti-block is 8 stone around a piece of glowstone, and it makes this thing right here. Then you can chisel it into whatever color you want it to be. Oh, it's snowing too. There's a witch down there. Look at her just sitting down there waiting. So I made all these anti-blocks and I made them into present-like shapes. So they got little bows and ribbons all over them. There's a little orange and blue one in the back there. Then I built another one of my custom trees like I did on top of the base. Now these in here are not anti-blocks. These are those Ender.io Enlightened Fused Quartz. Did she just hit herself? That's funny. She poisoned herself. Ay. She'll despawn sooner or later. Actually, we do want to take care of her. I'll go inside and sleep in a minute, so we'll clear out a whole bunch of stuff at once. Yes, and then what I did is I put those in the painting machine, and I painted them 5 different colors of anti-block, so they kind of match the presents down below. Same thing with the candy canes over here. One of these, is it the red one? White one? Oh, here we go. The one in the middle, on each one is those enlightened blocks, so that they glow also, give off their own light. Because to me, that was just kind of cool. Let's leave that woman over here. Get away from me, little witch. Come on. Come on. She's going to get on my nerves. But I kind of like this tree. Kind of reminds me like, you know, I'm almost 40 years old. When I was a kid, we had just a little regular LED lights. I actually still use those same lights today, believe it or not. But I remember seeing, like, from TV shows from when my parents were kids where they had these big old bulb lights. And I thought they were so cool. And I remember one time I got the feel of them, and those things were burning up like burn myself on them. But on these trees here, and the way Minecraft does these things, they look really, really cool to me. I thought about setting up redstone, like I watched Mumbo Jumbo. You know, he's like the vanilla redstone king. Don't really see him do anything with mods, but he does a lot with vanilla redstone. And the stuff he does is amazing. And I thought about wiring the tree up, just like he did. He did his with, was it glowstone or some sort of lamp? I don't remember exactly. Redstone lamp. Yeah, he did his with these, the redstone lamps, which is just glowstone surrounded by redstone, so they'll go off with a redstone signal, or go on, I should say. But I know I could work these out so they do the same thing, or I could paint them up either way. And I thought that'd be pretty cool. But I didn't. I just wanted them to be lit up. Flashing lights are pretty and all that, but we'll got something else to show you over there. Let's see, it's getting to be daytime, so let's just clear the weather. Time set 0, go and set everything on fire that we can. And let's go kill this witch. Then I'll show you what this building is over here. Ha! I win. Oh, you want to catch me on fire? Really? Oh, that was unexpected. Put some of those down there. Don't think I can quite use them yet, though. Okay, so got our candy canes I just showed you. Same thing, anti-blocks. The one thing I don't like is when I painted this in light infused quartz with anti-block, it didn't pick up the black border. So it does look, if you look at it, if I hadn't pointed it out, you probably never noticed it. But now you're probably seeing it on all 4 of these because I did it to all 4 of them. It looks a little bit funny. But still, you know, it's a candy cane. Why not? Alright, so over here, I should have left it at night when I showed you this. This is our slimy data storage center. And I call it slimy because I made the entire thing out of purple slimy dirt. And I had 2 kinds of slimy dirt in my inventory. I had slimy grass and I had slimy dirt. And I thought they were 2 completely separate blocks. I didn't realize it was just like grass and dirt, where if you put down the purple slimy dirt, the grass grows on the exposed areas. So yeah, that's the thing. Make sure no creepers are going to follow me in here. Let's go kill this guy first. I don't want to get my data center bombed right off the bat. Okay, so here's how my data center works. This is all wired underground. There are 66 of these 64K storage blocks. I set my system to autocraft them, and it took the better part of an hour to autocraft those, because I didn't have it set up to do multiple things. And I was on Reddit yesterday, maybe the day before now, I can't remember. I built this yesterday, so it's probably yesterday. And I was just on the Feed the Beast subreddit talking about how the only thing I didn't like about refined storage was it can only craft one thing at a time, or you like use one machine at a time. And it never occurred to me to, like, say I want to use 3 alloy smelters. I didn't think about putting down like a chest surrounded by alloy smelters, ender conduits going to each one of them, and the conduits piping back to the middle to put stuff back in, and then having one interface on the chest instead of on the machines. Never thought about doing that. So we're going to be redoing our machine room inside to get more parallel processing going to make auto crafting a lot faster. But for now, there's a tesseract under this, and I would dig down, but there's cabling everywhere in here because I wasn't very neat. You know, I'm not a real life network engineer. I'm a salesman. So I wire stuff up the way that it works, and I'm happy with it. I'm not trying to make it nice and neat. But under here, there's I think I said tesseract. There's a dimensional transceiver that powers all this. There's also a wireless network card, so we can access our system in here as well. Whoop. There we go. We can access all this in here. I'm just going to throw this stuff away while we're at it. Yeah. Yep, bring me that back. So right now these are not in use. They're all good to go. They can be used, but they're not in use because I turned off the quarry. Both of them. The environmental tech one I had underground that I think I showed off. I'm pretty sure I showed it off to y'all. I hope I did. I really don't remember if I did or not, but I think I did. And also the regular quantum quarry that I've shown off a few times on screen. And then I made really cool strobe lights on top. I love these things. Not my original idea. I found this in one of Askey's old videos when he first came out with the spreader turntables. And I'm like, hey, this is kind of cool. So I did it. And what this is really, really simple. These are spreader turntables. And let's go Britannia turn, which is nothing more than 8 pieces of living wood around a sticky piston. And whatever you put on top of them, they spin. That's it. That's the only purpose. They just spin around. So then I took Elven Mana Spreaders and I did a little comparison. And to my eyes, now this may not be reality, but to my eyes, the Elven Mana Spreader versus the regular Mana Spreader, the Elven one shoots it higher in the sky. So I went with the Elven Mana Spreaders. And each one of these lenses, let's see if I've got one in here I can show off. It's called a flare, Mana Lens of Flare. And to make that, all you do is you need a piece of aluminium and a piece of Alf glass. And I've shown you how to make both of those with the portal to Alfheim over there. So put those on there and it shoots out a white light. But you notice these are all different colors. So all you do is take a bit of dye, which Britannia naturally is about dyeing stuff because you got the flowers, you take the pestle and mortar, which is this guy here. I believe I've shown this off. Pestle and mortar. That's a stick, a piece of wood, and a bowl. And then you can mix that with different flowers and get floral powders. And here it shows you all the Minecraft flowers, but then you can also take the mystical petals and do the same thing with them. So you get all the colors that way. Apparently, didn't realize some of those gave you more than one. Interesting. I've never looked at JEI for this, I just knew that's how you did it. But yeah, so that's how I got the different colors on these. Once you get the floral powder, you just click it, you install the lens. I'm sorry, no. You put the lens and the powder here in the 2x2 or 3x3, whatever you're using, crafting grid, and it pops out the lens of that color. And then you just right click it and it puts the lens on. And that uses no mana. These are actually designed for decorative purposes, like one of which I'm doing right now. So they don't use mana, they don't take any mana, there's no mana pool over here, there's no sparks, they're just shooting off in the air all by themselves. And then I built this guy here, the Starfield Creator. Which, where's the sun at? It's noon, so let's go and change it back to nighttime again. And what I want you to look at is the sky. Oops. Time set 19,000. And see how the stars are starting to light up? That's what this thing does. Within a certain range, and I haven't tested the range, I just stuck it over here because it kind of matched the building. It changes the stars in the sky to these brighter Britannia stars, which I thought was really, really cool. And it kind of blends in with everything over here. I mean, look at these things at night. This whole area is just starting to look really cool. Now, I also took, this is not AE2 cable. This is Chisel's Futura block, which if I show you in here, Futura block is this thing here. It's a piece of redstone surrounded by 8 smooth stone, and it gives you this block, which can then be chiseled into these patterns. That's pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. One of the patterns evidently hasn't been implemented yet, but this is the purple, the non-powered ME controller. I use the ME controller texture. And I put it down, and then I just chisel and bitsed it all the way around. And I threw away all the spare bits because I don't need them. But I thought it looked pretty cool. It gives you kind of the stepped, I don't know what you would call that, to be honest with you. But I just thought it looked really cool. And then the top of the place, all the dirt grew over, so it's now slimy grass up there. So if it wasn't snowing, I could show you that, but it snowed, so I can't show you that. I also filled in here because the ravine that's back here spilled over, and I kept having skeletons spawn down in there and shoot me while I was building the tree in the presence. So I put the dirt in here to make this area more leveled off, terraformed it just a little bit. I'm going to do one more video before Christmas, and we're going to see about adding a few more Christmas things out here. There's a couple things I saw Mumbo Jumbo do, and I've seen Fault Symmetry do on the Hermit Pack that I really liked. So I may try and incorporate those out in here a little bit. Maybe make a giant ice skating rink. I don't know. I haven't seen that done. I don't even know if it'd be doable, but we'll look into it and see. But I want a little more Christmas flair out here, and maybe a little more winter village going on. Man, this thing needs snow out here. I'll have to create some snow golems, let them snow the place up, because I never did put the gardens in, at least not yet anyway. What do you guys think about this? Do you like my little Christmas goings on? And it's snowing again. It's just destined to snow out here all the time. And that would be a thunder snowstorm. Oh, look at that. Now the stars are going again. Yeah, guys, I just want to give you a quick update. This is a short episode. Like I said, it's way late for me. I usually get up around 5 or 6 in the morning, so to be up after midnight recording is highly unusual. Give you one last look around here. And everything in there's random. I just randomly took shares and knocked out leaf blocks. And I had to cut down these trees several times. I'm growing back up to get enough leaves to make this tree. Each layer here is 3 tall. So at 3 tall, then out 1, 3 tall, then out 1, 3 tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Just to make it come out the way I want it to come out. And the presents are just all kind of random. And I got an audience coming up to get the presents. Look at that, guys. Come get your presents. Alright, guys. Wow. The storm's something serious, ain't it? Guess we need to go in here and reset it. We'll just go down here. But yeah, guys, if you liked the episode, hit the like button. I do appreciate the fact that our subscriber base has been growing. We hit 50 on Sunday, and it's Thursday night, Friday morning, depending on how you look at it. We're up to 57 subscribers now, so I don't know where y'all are coming from, but I appreciate y'all coming out. Maybe starting a new project as early as this weekend, because I found out there's ways you can combine RTG, Realistic Terrain Generator, with Biomes of Plenty and get this amazing landscape. So we may be looking at doing something on a private server that I own, and just kind of see how that goes. Just something where I can build stuff out. See if y'all are interested in that. But yeah, so keep on subscribing, keep on sharing this out on the Instagrams and Pinterest and Twitters and Discords and Curses and Facebooks and Snapchats and wow, I got all that out in one breath. I can't believe that. But guys, thank you so much for coming out. I know it's another short episode. We're going to start doing some more stuff here pretty soon. But with Christmas and work, it's been a little bit hectic on my side. So we'll get back to a regular, little bit longer episodes here in the next few of them. But thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you in a day or so.